That's dreadful. Jesus.
Oh, Blano. $16.9.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racing enthusiasts all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. The car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and racing teams. Our skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly racing series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 200,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams, race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12-Hour. Participate in solo races, championship seasons, and hosted in league events with AI Racing. With a rapidly expanding catalog of 70-plus cars and 85-plus tracks from real-world racing series, test your abilities.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so welcome to iRacing at Outlaws TV. Tonight we've got the Asnd National Open Outlaws versus PA Posse race. 360 sprint cars are ready to roll here at the Williams Grove Speedway tonight. So we'll go through heat race number 1. Just your grid coming up onto your screen now. There it is. Ethan Winter and Nathan Vanderwacker on the front row. Nick Ryan and Thomas Mitchell, row 2. Cooper Wilson, Riley Jones on row number 3. Kobe Noonan and Braden Miller in row 4. Nash Granger, Nick Midden in row 5. Cooper Dunn and Travis Parrott to round out your 5th and final row in heat race number 1. So here we go, race fans. Time to go green here at Williams Grove Speedway. As we get set now. As we just try and get the man that's on the pole position, which is the Indy Race Parts High Plains Building Division Mobile 1 Wilson's Wrecker Service number 11 car. The Crouch Motorsports entry as we get set to go. Heat race number 1. We are green. Good start down to turn number 1 and 2 we go. Down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4 here at this wild racetrack here at Williams Grove Speedway. A couple of cars banging together out of turn number 4. Back down to turn number 1 and 2 we go. Just trying to get who's up the front there. So hopefully that will sort itself out. So it looks like it is Nick. No, it's not Nick Midden. No, it's Ethan Winter out in front in the Crouch Motorsports number 11 car. Nathan Vanderwacker back there in the Bill Baylog car tonight. So as we enter turn number 3 and 4, down the main straightaway this time by 4 laps down, 4 laps left to go here in heat race number 1. Back down to 1 and 2. Thomas Mitchell back there in the number 1 Cochrane cars, Wykett's Livestock, number 48 machine. So we are yellow flag conditions on the racetrack right now. As we'll have a look and see what happened. Cooper Dunn by the schemes of it. It is having a little bit of troubles there in the nice energy drink number 17 car. So Cooper Dunn there just in a bit of spot of bother. Looks like maybe a broken front end on that race car as well. So cool to see these cars out on the racetrack tonight, race fans. So Thomas Mitchell in the Danny Dietrich number 1 Cochrane cars. Wykett's Livestock number 48 machine. Kobe Noonan back there as well in the Hager Realty Race Redeem Foundation number 26 car. So as we get set now, Riley Jones back there as well in the Falcons Brothers Trucking JVI Group. Flow Racing number 57. That is the Kyle Larson paint scheme. Cooper Wilson as well in the True Timber Camo. JRC Transportation. High Performance Lubricants number 5. That is the Spencer Basin paint scheme. So Ethan Winter out in front in the Crouch Motorsports number 11 car. Nathan Vanderwacker will restart on his outside. In the Bill Baylog paint scheme, the 17B. So here we go, race fans. Time to go back to green now here at Williams Grove Speedway. Heat race number 1 about to go back underway here tonight with 360 sprint cars. The National Open. Outlaws versus Posse as we go back to green. Good restart for Winter. Back down to turn number 1 and 2. Runs the top side of the speedway. In turn 1 and 2. Down the back straight away we go. Here comes Thomas Mitchell though. Mitchell looks at the top side in turn number 3 and 4. Vanderwacker, his teammate. Different racing, different teams for different teams tonight, though. So Thomas Mitchell on the tail tank of the 17B machine as Ethan Winter runs the bottom side of the racetrack in turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Thomas Mitchell, though, chasing after the 17B. The Bill Baylog entry. Tonight driven by Nathan Vanderwacker. Meanwhile, white flag though through turn number 3 and 4. Into turn 3 and 4 this time by. Last minute slider from Thomas Mitchell. Checkered flag is out though. Good stuff to Ethan Winter. As Nathan Vanderwacker will come home second. Thomas Mitchell in position number 3. As cool stuff here tonight by the PA Posse and the Outlaws here tonight here at Williams Grove Speedway. Let's take a look at your heat race number 1 results, and we'll take a look at your qualifying results as well just before we go into heat race number 2. So there it is, Ethan Winter, Nathan Vanderwacker, Thomas Mitchell, Cooper Wilson, Kobe Noonan, Riley Jones, Braden Miller, Travis Parrott. Then back to Cooper Dunn, Nick Midden, and Nick Ryan and Nash Granger to round out your heat race number 1 results. Just to go through your qualifying results just quickly. Ethan Winter was quick time in the 16.927. You're back to Rowan Jones, Sean Stevens, Nathan Vanderwacker, Daniel Boyd, your top 5. So here we go, race fans. Time to go now for heat race number 2. Cars will roll off now. The AJ Flick entry out there on the racetrack for tonight. That'll be Rowan Jones on the pole position. Daniel Boyd will start on his outside. Lachlan Barber will start will start his machine from position 3. Lockie Phillips in the 69K will start from position number 4. Riley Bilson will start his machine from position 5. Leo Heaton in the 20s in his machine will start from 6. Blake Walsh will start from 7. Cam De Bruin from 8. David Harris from 9. Tony Mesamore from 10. And Phil Saunders from position number 11. So let's take a look on who's in who tonight. Heat race number 2. So the AJ Flick car on the front row, with the Cy Lynch car on the outside of the front row. The Fisher Body Shop entry. A Bill Rose entry. The Hoosier Tyre Maxim chassis number 6 on the inside of row number 2. The Lance DeWeese car, tonight driven by Lockie Phillips. The 69K machine, very famous around the Williams Grove Speedway. Lachlan Barbary in the Freddie Raymer car tonight. Very cool looking machine. Riley Bilson out there as well in the 27 car. Leo Heaton out there as well in the Jason Sides Saratoga Motorsports number 7S car. So here we go, race fans. Time to go green now. Here, heat race number 2. 8 laps on the board. Time to go green here at Williams Grove Speedway. As they roll down the main straightaway now, a green flag will fly. Oh, not what you want already in turn 1 and 2. Cars banging wheels already in turn 1 and 2, though. Good start, though, from Jones. Rockets down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes the 69K of Lockie Phillips and upside down top 3. Oh, dear. Well, not the way to start your night for some of these drivers. Tony Mesamore out there in the Noah Gas entry, the Flying O Motorsports number 20G. Riley Bilson in the 51, the Freddie Raymer car. Take a look up close with some of these cars here tonight. Leo Heaton out there as well. So I believe that would be the Craig Kinzer car. The NVT car. Blake Walsh out there as well. The WTS Saratoga Motorsports Sides Motorsports entry. David Harris as well in the number 8 machine. Former Danny Dietrich ride as well. Tony Mesamore. Phil Saunders out there in the Tanner Holmes car. The low E reflective insulation Pell's Tyre Service Newman's Racing Engines. Number 1T. Cam De Bruin out there as well in the Dynatech Controls number 99 car. That's the Kyle Moody car. Lachlan Barbary in the Bill Rose car. And then you got Lockie Phillips down the back of the bus. Bit of damage on that race car. In the Lance DeWeese number 69K. So, here we go. Time to go back to green now. Let's see what this restart is going to bring, because we've got Daniel Boyd on the front row with a bit of a broken race car. So, let's see what this brings. The Cy Lynch car. The Fisher Body Shop Diesel Falloy Advanced Depot. number 42 machine as we go back to green. Into turn 1 and 2. Walsh looks for the middle part of the speedway now. Down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4. We go underneath the world famous Williams Grove bridge down the back chute. So Blake Walsh looking for the race leader to turn number 1 and 2. We go. He's got it in turn 1 and 2. Down the back chute this time. Riley Bilson still holds down the race lead at the moment though through turn 3 and 4. Blake Walsh now takes it away from Riley Bilson. Bilson fights back on the inside of the speedway now. They go side by side in turn 1 and 2. Down the back chute we go now. Into turn number 3 and 4 this time. Blake Walsh leads the way in the Saratoga Motorsports number 7S. Leo Heaton back there as well in the MVT. Number 27 car through turn number 3 and 4 this time by. Riley Bilson falling back to position number 3 right now. David Harris in the number 8 car, now falling back to position number 4. Lockie Phillips has moved his way back up to the top 5. Meanwhile, through turn 3 and 4 this time by. Down the main straight away we go. So Blake Walsh in the Sides Motorsports car tonight. Into turn number 1 and 2 we go though, and down the back straight away underneath the world famous Williams Grove Bridge for the final time into turn number 3 and 4. And it will be Blake Walsh to win heat race number 2. Coming off turn number 4, down the main straight away now. And Blake Walsh will cross the line. Home in position number 1. Leo Heaton will follow him in position number 2. David Harris in position number 3. So as we get set now, we'll take a look at your results coming up onto your screen in just a moment for heat race number 2. So Blake Walsh, there it is. Leo Heaton, David Harris, Riley Bilson, Lockie Phillips, Lachlan Barbary, then back to Daniel Boyd, Saunders, De Bruin, Mesimore, and Jones down the back of the bus in heat race number 2. Heat race number 3 will line up this way. Driving the Houston Speedway, Billion Automotive, JRC Transportation, High Performance Lubricants number 2, that will be Sean Stevens. On his outside, driving the Zemco Headers number 1, that will be Cody Malley. Position number 3, driving the M&M Painting Constructions Baps Paints number 19, that will be Blaine Densley. Position number 4, driving the Dryden Duramax CD Rigging NGK Spark Plugs number 1S, that will be Paul Bryan. Position number 5, driving the who we got? Let's get our spots right. Driving the Roth Motorsports, Roth Enterprises HR Livestock number 83, that will be Jaden Russell. On his outside, so out of 5 will be Jaden Russell. Out of 6 will be Heath Dyke in the RV 129 Truck Centres number 16 car. Bentley Summers back there as well in the DriveWFX.com Sit Gun Engine Oil number 5. Barry Hodges out there as well in the Jet City Engines number 18. Gary Redcliffe out there as well in the Fuel Me Factory Cane Shocks number 9 car. Wade Benson as well in the number 13. Gary Redcliffe as well out there, and Daniel Maloney down the back of the bus. So we're going to get used to all these cars, race fans. Don't stress. As the David Gravel car, Houston Speedway Billion Automotive number 2 gets set to rock out of turn number 4. 8 laps on the board. Tonight driven by Sean Stevens. We are green here at Williams Grove. Into turn 1 and 2 we go for the first time. Down the back straight away. 3 wide though for the race lead. The Shoehart car has it into turn number 3 and 4. Down the main straight away we go. The 1S leads the way. Here comes David Gravel's car through turn number 1 and 2 we go. Oh, a bit of bump and wheels there. Sean Stevens. Into turn number 1 and 2. A little bit of bump and wheels with the Zemco Headers car. And unfortunately, Cody Malley out of, or would be down the back of the bus, I would say. So Sean Stevens, the Houston Speedway Brilliant Automotive Jackson Motorplex. High Performance Lubricants, JRC Transportation, number 2. Paul Bryan out there in front in the Dryden Duramax. C&D Rigging, number 1S car. So we'll have a look back through some of these cars as well, race fans. So Jaden Russell in the James McFadden car, the Roth Motorsports Roth Enterprises HR Livestock, number 83. Very cool to see the Brooke Tatnell car out there as well. The My Race Pass RV 129 Truck Centers Motorola Solutions, number 16. Bentley Summers in the Travis Jacobson car. The Jet City Equipment, number 18 machine. Barry Hodges out there as well. That is Barry Hodges in the Ryan Timms car. The Sitgard Engine Oil. Sitgo, drivewfx.com, Durst Corporation, number 5T. Daniel Maloney as well, down the back of the bus in the Lucas Wolf car. The 5W. So as we get set now, we look back up front with your race leaders. So cars now rolling down the back straight away, set to go back to green. Off turn number 4. Here we go. Paul Bryan leads the way off turn number 4 on the 1S car. Back to green. Densley didn't have the restart that he wanted though. Blaine Densley, though, tries to hold down the second place position at the moment through turn number 3 and 4. Down the main straightaway this time by Jaden Russell, though, tries to take over second in the 83 through turn number 1 and 2. Tries to drive right around the top side and does so with ease. Here at Williams Grove Speedway, Bentley Summers trying to make something happen as well, the 18 car. Through turn 3 and 4 this time by down the main straightaway. 4 laps complete, 4 laps left to run here in heat race number 3 tonight. So Paul Bryan, the Dryden Duramax C&D Rigging, number 1S car, out in front right now. Into turn number 1 and 2 we go. Down the back straight away this time by underneath the bridge and into turn number 3 and 4. Bryan runs the bottom side of the racetrack. Back down to turn number 1 and 2 we go. This time by 1.5 laps to go. Here at Williams Grove Speedway into turn number turn 3 and 4 this time by. Down the main straightaway. Oh, Jaden Russell's in the fence in turn 3 and 4 though. White flag is out. Here in heat race number 3. Through turn number 1 and 2 we go, and down the back stretch. Underneath the bridge we go for the final time into turn number 3 and 4. And Paul Bryan will win heat race number 3. Good stuff out there on the racetrack. So the 1S gets the job done. Second will go to the 83. Third will go to the 19 of Blaine Densley. We've got some beautiful race cars out here tonight, race fans. I can tell you what. So three heat races on the program. That was the final heat race tonight, so we're going straight into a just need to work out what's happening on the racetrack. So whether we're going to have So, race fans, we're going to take this opportunity to step aside on iRacing Outlaws TV. We'll be right back with the rest of your remaining program here tonight here at Williams Grove Speedway. Back soon.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racing enthusiasts all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. The car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and racing teams. Our skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly racing series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 200,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams, race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12-Hour. Participate in solo races, championship seasons, and hosted and league events with AI Racing. With a rapidly expanding catalog of 70-plus cars and 85-plus tracks from real-world racing series, test your abilities with challenging computer-based competition. Additional partners include IMSA, the World of Outlaws, and Supercars, allowing members to participate in their very own Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, Sebring 12-Hour, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
All right, race fans, well, welcome back to the show. We are going to run a pole shootout here right now, so like a gold, silver, and bronze sort of thing. So where we will have your top 6 cars from, top 6 cars, yes, from heat racing tonight. And they will battle it out for the top starting spot in tonight's A main. So very cool to have some of these cars down here tonight, race fans. Very cool to see the Indy Race Parts High Plains Building Division Wilson Wrecker Service Mobile 1 number 11 car tonight, driven by Ethan Winter. So, big shout out now, race fans, to a very good mate of mine watching online tonight, Shane Malzoff, all the way over in Oklahoma. Very cool to see him watching on tonight. Used to race with that cat when I was a part of the HMR Circuit of Champions race team. So very cool to see Shane Malzoff watching online, and he's telling me that he's heading off to a racetrack, the Charlotte Roval. So enjoy that, mate. That's going to be pretty cool. So love to get over to that racetrack one day. So, race fans, by the looks of it, we've got cars out on the racetrack. We've got the 83 car, the Roth Motorsports, Roth Enterprises HR Livestock Transportation, number 83 car. That is Jaden Russell. Paul Bryant on his outside in the 1S car, the Dryden Duramax C&D rigging entry. Also got Blake Walsh out there as well, the Saratoga Motorsports Sides Motorsports number 7S, normally driven by Robbie Price. Also got Ethan Winter out there as well, the Indy Race Parts High Plains Building Division number 11 car. As we're getting set to go this time by race fans, here we go. Who will start on the pole? Time to go green here at Williams Grove Speedway. Green flag. Good start from Paul Bryan into turn number 1 and 2 we go. Down the back straight away this time by. Paul Bryan will lead the way in Logan Schuhart. Oh, big time slider attempted from Jaden Russell. Couldn't get the pass completed though. Made a little bit of contact there with the 1S of Paul Bryan. Blake Walsh though takes the race lead away from Russell. Down the back straight away we go side by side into turn number 3 and 4. This time by off turn number 4, down the main straight away we go. Walsh takes the race lead back away from Jaden Russell. Walsh into turn number 3 and 4 we go this time. So Blake Walsh leading the way. Jaden Russell back there in second. Paul Bryan in position number 3. Nathan Vanderwacker in the 4th spot. In the 17B entry. Leo Heaton out there as well. So as we look back up front with your race leaders. So Blake Walsh under siege now from Jaden Russell, the 83 car. Down the main straight away we go now into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back chute this time by into corners number 3 and 4 we go. As white flag has been displayed for their drivers out on the racetrack. 1 lap to go. Who will start on pole position here tonight? Here at Williams Grove Speedway. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go this time. Walsh runs the bottom side of the speedway. And good stuff. Blake Walsh, just ran out of fuel as well. And has a broken, what would seem to be a broken rear end in that race car. So Blake Walsh will start on the pole position here tonight. Here at Williams Grove Speedway. Good stuff by the drivers out on the racetrack. I know a couple of cars that were nominated for tonight, not in attendance this evening. So, race fans, as we get set now in just a moment to unleash your A main here tonight. So we're going to take a short break here on iRacing and Outlaws TV. We'll play a couple of ads and we'll let these guys go out there and run the track in here at Williams Grove Speedway, and we'll be right back with your A main here at Williams Grove tonight. Back in a tick.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Well, all right, race fans, as it's time now to get set for your A main here tonight, here at Williams Grove Speedway. Well, let's take a look at your starting field for tonight's A main. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of cars to get through. So we have about 34 cars set to go green for tonight. So Nash Granger from position 34. Cody Malley from position 33. Rowan Jones from position 32. Nick Ryan from position 31. Sean Stevens will start the Houston Speedway number 2 from position number 30. Tony Mesamore in position number 29. Nick Midden in car number 3 will start from position 28. Wade Benson in the 13 will start from 27. Cam De Bruin will start the 99 car from position 26. Cooper Dunn in the 17 will start from position number 25. Gary Redcliffe will start the KCK number 9 car from position number 24. From position 23, we'll start the 0-1 car of Phil Saunders. Position number 22, we'll see the 21 car of Travis Parrott. Position 21, we'll see the 5 car of Daniel Maloney. Position 20, we'll see the 42 car, the Cy Lynch entry, that is Daniel Boyd. Position 19, we'll see car number 30 of Braden Miller. Position number 18, driving car number 16 tonight, that'll be Heath Dyke. Position 17, driving car number 6, well, that will be Lachlan Barbary. Position 16, driving the 57 car, will be Riley Jones. Position 15 will be the 18 car of Bentley Summers. Position 14 will be the 69K of Lockie Phillips. Position 13 will be the 26 of Kobe Noonan. Position 12 will be the 29 car of Barry Hodges. Position 11 will be the 51 of Riley Bilson. Position 10 will be the 05 of Cooper Wilson. Position 9 will be the 19 of Blaine Densley. Position 8 will be the 8 car of David Harris. Position 7 will be the 7 car of Thomas Mitchell. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we have your top 6 from tonight's pole shootout as the drivers are now lined up 4 wide. This is a sign of respect to you, the race fans, as we're going to do the World of Outlaws chant just for you drivers here tonight. Williams Grove Speedway, you one of the best, you got them 4 abreast, often imitated, never duplicated, the greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws, NOS Energy Drinks, Sprint Cars. As we get set now, race fans, I can normally do it better, but unfortunately my family is asleep, so we can do it again at another special event. So here we go, race fans, as it's time now to go green. 40 laps on the board around here at Williams Grove Speedway. It's time to let them loose. Oh, let's get naughty for 40 here at Williams Grove Speedway. As they roll off turn number 4. Set to go green right about now. As you've got 30-plus sprint cars trying to go through turn 1 and 2 here at Williams Grove Speedway. Oh, Russell's in trouble in the 83 car. Into turn number 3 and 4. Paul Bryan will lead the opening lap here at Williams Grove tonight. Into turn 1 and 2 we go. Blake Walsh on the top side of the racetrack. Down the back straightaway we go. Leo Heaton trying to make something work as well on the 27. Here comes the 17B as well of Nathan Vanderwacker. Ethan Winter as well back there in the 11 car. Through turn 1 and 2 we go. Paul Bryan. Here's your race leader. We have a caution yellow flag on the speedway. As we'll try and find out who that was. So it could have been Braden Miller out on the racetrack. Oh, a little bit of bumping and tagging down the back of the bus. Yep. So Braden Miller was turned around there in turn 1 and 2. The Donny Shots Advanced Auto Parts Ford Performance Curb Records Mad Jack's X Series number 15. So as we come back now to live pictures here at Williams Grove Speedway. So as we get set now. So here we go, race fans. Time to go back to green. Here at Williams Grove Speedway. Time now to let them loose. One more time. Paul Bryan set to go green as drivers will line up in formation. The Dryden Duramax, C&D rigging. Federated Auto Parts, number 1S of Paul Bryan in the Logan Schuchart car tonight. Blake Walsh on the outside of him, the Saratoga Motorsports King Racing Products, number 7S car. So as we get set now, we've still got a lot of cars out there on the racetrack. So here we go, race fans. Time to go back to green here at Williams Grove Speedway. Good restart. Into turn 1 and 2. Walsh runs the bottom side of the racetrack. Coming off turn number 2. Pulls even with Paul Bryan down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4. This time by Walsh. A little bit squirrely there in turn 3 and 4 though. Down the main straight away we run. This time by into turn number 1 and 2. Walsh on the top side of the racetrack. Oh, yellow flag out once more here at Williams Grove tonight. See if we can work out who that was. Looks like someone had maybe spun and jumped to the pit area. So Paul Bryan is your race leader in the Logan Schuchart car. Blake Walsh back there as well in the 7S. Leo Heaton back there as well in the 27. Nathan Vanderwacker in the 17B. Blaine Densley in the 19. So unfortunately not the way to go here tonight. Some of these drivers. We get set once more to do it. Here at Williams Grove Speedway. I know it's been a long night of racing here tonight, race fans. We appreciate you sticking around. As we get set now to go back to green. Here at Williams Grove. So time to do it once again. We should be getting set very soon to come back to green. So here we go, race fans. Time to go back to green right now. Drivers being told through one-way communication. Next restart will be single file. Lights are out. 5 laps down in the books. 35 laps still to run here at Williams Grove Speedway, and it's a long way around. With this many laps still left on the time ticker. So Paul Bryan, Blake Walsh, Leo Heaton, Nathan Vanderwacker, Blaine Densley, Ethan Winter. Time to go back to green. Good restart down to turn number 1 and 2 we go. Walsh on the bottom side of the racetrack. Tries to pull even with Paul Bryan once again. Can't get the job down the back straight away. Nathan Vanderwacker goes top shelf in turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Heaton, though, through the middle part of the speedway. Ethan Winter trying to make something happen as well. Leo Heaton on the bottom side of the racetrack. Oh, gets tagged. Nearly got turned around in turn number 1 and 2. Keeps the car going. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go. Cars battling for big-time positions right now out on the speedway. Cars running top side and bottom side here at Williams Grove Speedway tonight. Let's check in with some other cars out on the racetrack. There is Thomas Mitchell in the number 1 Cochrane Cars, Wycus Livestock, number 48 machine. Blaine Densley just in front of him. That's a battle for 6th. Out on the racetrack at the moment. Cooper Wilson back there as well. In the True Timber Camo, Signing Day Motorsports, number 5. Through turn 1 and 2 we go. Thomas Mitchell on the top side of the racetrack. Just got the wall coming off turn number 2, though. That allows the 5 car of Cooper Wilson to close in very quickly there as well. Lockie Phillips back there in the 69K. Not where he wants to be at the moment on the racetrack. Yellow flag on the speedway right now. So not sure where that one ended up. Unfortunately, my live timing system not picking it up. So as we get set to let these guys loose one more time here at Williams Grove Speedway, we get set. Single file restart from here on out. So here we go. Paul Bryan, your race leader. Blake Walsh back there in 2. Nathan Vanderwacker in the top 3. So here we go. They'll line up, single file formation. Yellow lights will be extinguished around here at Williams Grove Speedway. As they are now. So lights are out. We're going to get set to go back to green. This time by... So here we go. 10 down, 30 to run. Here at Williams Grove Speedway. Let's get it done here at Williams Grove tonight as we go back to green. Good restart from Paul Bryan through turn 1 and 2 we go. Ran the bottom side of the racetrack just like Blake Walsh did on the last restart. But Walsh couldn't capitalise. He ran the top side in 1 and 2. Down the main straightaway now. With 28 to run. Through turn 1 and 2. Blake Walsh runs the bottom side of the speedway in turn 1 and 2. Nearly pulled even there with your race leader of Paul Bryan. Nearly side by side in turn 3 and 4. Down the main straightaway now. Blake Walsh looks to take over the race lead in turn 1 and 2. Does he do it in turn 1 and 2? Runs the bottom side of the racetrack and does it. He's got the slingshot coming off turn number 2, though. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go, though, this time by. And down the main straight away. Oh, Paul Bryan. Just caught the wall there off the exit of turn number 4. Bang wheels with Blake Walsh. I think maybe some front end damage on the 1S car. Here comes Nathan Vanderwacker though in the 17B, top side in turn number 3 and 4. This time by down the main straight away. 15 laps in the books and we go yellow, yellow, yellow. So back under caution lights once again here at Fairbury Speedway. We'll get set to let these guys loose one more time in just a moment. So here we go, race fans. Time to go back to green. This time by Blake Walsh, Paul Bryan, Nathan Vanderwacker. Leo Heaton still back there in the 4th position at the moment. Yellow lights still flashing. So looks like the looks like the 5W going to the back of the bus here at Williams Grove Speedway. So we'll be getting set this time by. Yellow lights are out on the pace car. Blake Walsh set to lead the field away now. In turn number 3 and 4. So Walsh, Bryan, Vanderwacker, Heaton, Winter, Densley. Then you go back to Cooper Wilson. We are back to green right now, out of turn number 4. This time by down the main, straight away we go. Into turn number 1 and 2 this time. Blake Walsh does it with ease in turn 1 and 2. Tries to pull away once again in turn number 3 and 4 and does so. He's got about 2.5 car lengths in it in turn number 1 and 2. Gap closes big time in turn 1 and 2, down to 0.3 of a second right now in turn number 1 and 2. As Nathan Vanderwacker. His car's starting to come on strong now in the 17. We've got 22 laps to go here at Williams Grove Speedway. A little bit of contact going into turn number 1 and 2. Bryan, though, way off the gas in turn number 3 and 4. This time by down the main straight away we go. Blake Walsh leads the way. 21 laps to go. This time by make it 20 and a half. Down the back chute we go. Underneath the bridge into turn number 3 and 4 this time by. Blake Walsh leads the way. 20 laps down, 20 laps to go here at Fairbury Speedway. Nathan Vanderwacker now looks at the top side of the speedway. Takes over second place as well from Paul Bryan. Through turn 3 and 4 now. Down the main straightaway. Into turn number 1 and 2 we go. Blake Walsh leads the way right now over Nathan Vanderwacker. Paul Bryan back there in position number 3. Then you go back to The 11 car of Ethan Winter, Leo Heaton back there as well in position 5. Blaine Densley in 6. Cooper Wilson in position 7. At the moment, Braden Miller in the Donny Shots car. Up to position number 8. Thomas Mitchell as well back in position number 9. Lockie Phillips rounding out your top 10 here at the moment in tonight's A-Main. Through turn 1 and 2 and down the back stretch we go. I tell you what, race fans, it's all on right now because we've got a new race leader in turn 3 and 4. Down the main straight away we go. Blake Walsh takes it back away. Paul Bryan looking to take the race lead back as well in turn 1 and 2. Battle is on big time right now. Down the back chute we go. Into turn number 3 and 4. Bump and wheels. These guys are wheel to wheel big time. In turn 1 and 2. Now 25 laps in the books. Make it 15 laps to go this time by. Oh, Blake Walsh and Paul Bryan's around in turn 3 and 4. And big time collection as well. The Donny Shots car got in there hard in turn number 3. And I'm pretty sure driving that car is Braden Miller. So I'm pretty sure it would be Braden Miller in the CarQuest Auto Parts Mad Jack's X Series number 15. That is the Donny Shots car. The whole front end broken in that machine. Right front not connected on that race car. So as we get set now. So Braden Miller pulls it into the infield. Good choice, as they would say. Looks like a little bit of damage as well, maybe on the front end of the 7S of Blake Walsh. So Ethan Winter now up to position number 2. So as we get set, once again, cars will line up in 2x2 formation. Single file formation. Couple of big movers here tonight already in tonight's A-Main. So as we will get set to hopefully let these guys loose, and we'll get set to go back to green flag racing. So 25 laps in the books here at Williams Grove Speedway. So we will get set to go back to green in just a moment. So here we go. Off turn number 4. Back to green we go right now into turn number 1 and 2. Blake Walsh leads the way. Runs the top side in turn 1 and 2. Ducks down to the bottom side in turn number 3 and 4 now. Ethan Winter now up to position number 2. Vanderwacker looks to try and capitalise on that in turn 1 and 2 this time by. Down the back straight away. Into corners number 3 and 4 here at Williams Grove Speedway. Through turn number 3 and 4. Down the main chute we go. The Saratoga Motorsports. King Racing Products, number 7S of Blake Walsh. Heads down the back straight into turn number 3 and 4 this time. Oh, doors open now for Ethan Winter. Side by side. Down the main straightaway. Into turn number 1 and 2. Winter goes top shelf in turn 1 and 2. So does Blake Walsh. Drifts up high coming off turn number 2 though. Ethan Winter runs the diamond line coming off turn number 2. Into turn number 3 and 4 this time by. 10 laps to go. Down to heat race distance here at Williams Grove Speedway. And we are caution yellow, yellow, yellow. So, this will throw a bit of a spanner in the works now. Blake Walsh had that car rocking in turn 1 and 2. And we'll get set to do it once again. So it looks like a few cars out for tonight. So here we go. Here we go, race fans. Let's get her in the books. The Asnd National Open here at Williams Grove Speedway. Presented tonight by Harmon Designs. So here we go. The closing laps here tonight here at Williams Grove Speedway. Time to go back to green. Good start from Blake Walsh. Runs the bottom in turn 1 and 2. Slides himself in turn 1 and 2 as well. Gets up to the cushion in turn 1 and 2. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go though. Here comes Blaine Densley on the top side. In the Brent Marks car. That car has been very successful around here at Williams Grove Speedway. Oh, caution once again. Yellow flag. Looks like Nash Granger and David Harris have had a bit of a get together on the racetrack. So as we are going to get set to go back to green in just a moment. So here we go, race fans. The closing stages of tonight's Sprint Car A Main. We get set. To let these guys loose. Back to green we go. Here at Fairbury Speedway. At Williams Grove Speedway. Through turn 1 and 2 we go. Down the back straightaway this time. Through turn number 3 and 4. Blake Walsh now. 6 laps to go. Into turn number 1 and 2. Walsh runs the slider line in turn 1 and 2. Runs the cushion off turn number 2 though. Blaine Densley on the top side of the racetrack in the M&M Painting Constructions. Brent Marks machine. Ethan Winter is still right there as well in the 11. Through turn 1 and 2. Down the back straight away this time by. Into turn number 3 and 4. Down the main straightaway now. 36 laps in the books and we've got 4 laps to go. Into turn number 1 and 2 this time. Walsh has been superb. Oh, caution flag now on the speedway. Daniel Maloney. It is on the racetrack and I'm pretty sure... Yeah, so Daniel Maloney, it was out. Had a bit of an upsy daisy in turn 1 and 2. So, I tell you what though, 2nd, 3rd and 4th are having a great battle out on the racetrack. Definitely trying to make up some ground in the final stages of tonight's Sprint Car A Main here at Williams Grove. So all these rolling laps around here as well, race fans, big time playing effect on the fuel load on these cars. So back to green we go now. We understand the fuel situation with these race cars. 40 laps around here at Williams Grove Speedway is a long way. Especially when you've only got a 30-gallon tank to play with in a sprint car. So down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4. This time by Blake Walsh. He's going to try and do something with this machine as Ethan Winter looks to the inside. Walsh back on the gas now. Into turn number 3 and 4. This time by white lights are flashing. Here at Williams Grove Speedway for the Asnd National Open. Into turn number 1 and 2 we go. Walsh in turn number 1. Runs the slider line in turn 1 and 2. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go though. For the final time. Oh no! Blake Walsh, though, declared your winner here tonight here at Williams Grove Speedway. Good stuff to the 7S. So we'll get your top 3 on the front straight away for a photo. Oh, here we go, race fans. Victory donuts to go with it in turn 1 and 2. Can definitely tell Blake Walsh is happy. You hear it bounce off the rev limiter there as he gets on the gas. Just sends it through turn number 3 and 4. Now just idles down the main straight away. And we'll pull up on the front stretch for a picture on the front straight away. And we'll have a chat with your top 3 as well. So as we have your top three now ready to go for a brief chat. We'll have a quick look, though, at your results for tonight's Sprint Car A-Main coming up on your screen. So there it is. Blake Walsh, Leo Heaton, Nathan Vanderwacker, Daniel Boyd. Big time recovery from Daniel Boyd as well after that crash in his heat race. And then you go back to Cam DeBrew and Bentley Summers, Lockie Phillips, Gary Redcliffe home in 8th. Then you back to Cooper Dunn, Daniel Maloney, Phil Saunders, Cooper Wilson, Nash Granger, Kobe Noonan, Ethan Winter, Blaine Densley. Then you're back to David Harris, Sean Stevens, Thomas Mitchell, and Paul Bryan to round out your top 15 cars here tonight at Williams Grove Speedway. So let's get stuck into your interviews tonight. We'll have a chat with your top three. So we'll have a chat with third place right now on the racetrack. Home in position number 3 tonight, driving the Bill Baylog paint scheme, the 17B. How about a race, fans, for Nathan Vanderwacker? Nathan, Natto, mate, good stuff here tonight. She was a pretty old track out there, Williams Grove Speedway.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's not one of my best tracks, but found myself up there and found myself running on the top. Yeah, it seemed to be working all right, and must be something in the Baylog paint scheme that gives me a few extra tenths.
Mate, just talk us through those last few laps. I know, obviously, with quite a few cautions around here tonight at Williams Grove Speedway, obviously you might have been playing a little bit of havoc with the fuel load on that race car.
Yeah, well, I thought I had that one when I took the lead, and then I got hit, and they kind of destroyed the race car, and it was tight on entry, loose on exit, so I was trying to find a comfortable wing angle in it. And yeah, fell back a bit, just struggling with the car, and yeah, then a bit of luck fell my way and ended up in this position.
Mate, good luck. Good luck. Good stuff here tonight here at Williams Grove Speedway, mate. Obviously, thank all the boys in Discord, and mate, thank all the sponsors on the race car tonight. Obviously, there's a few partners on this race car that you'd like to thank for tonight's efforts, mate. Well done.
Yeah, obviously, all the boys back at Vortex, Thomas and Daniel, for all the work they do. Kobe was in the Discord tonight as well. But yeah, our sponsors as well, speedshop51.com, Pace Graphics, Posse Apparel Style Imagery, Serene Speedway Results, LCJ Carpentry, and yeah, thanks all you guys at the broadcast and all the officials.
Well, there it is, race fans. Nathan Vanderwacker home in position number 3 here tonight. Congratulations, mate, and we'll see you back in another server soon, mate. Well done.
Cheers, mate.
So there it is, Nathan Vanderwacker home in position number 3 here tonight. Home in position number 2 here tonight, driving the Craig Kinzer paint scheme, the MVT entry. That is Leo Heaton. Leo, mate, good run here tonight here at Williams Grove Speedway, mate. Obviously, just lucky to get position number 2 here tonight, mate. Well done.
Yeah, I've just minding my own business, and thought I'd run the bottom the last lap, make sure I'm out of carnage, and next minute I went from 6th to 2nd, so I guess the Kinzer paint does work.
Mate, good run here tonight here at Williams Grove Speedway, mate. Talk us through this racetrack. I was just referring to it as well with Nathan, and obviously I'm pretty sure with a lot of these cautions, mate, that fuel load must have been wearing thin.
Well, mate, we all had most people would have had 30 gallons, so I think everyone was all sweet, and I pretty much ran the bottom most of the race, so I had no drivers, but yeah, kept running the bottom and tried a few different stuff, and it didn't work, so went back to what I knew, and yeah, stayed out of trouble.
Don't make me hard, thank you. Mate, good run here tonight here at Williams Grove Speedway, mate. Thank all the boys in Discord for tonight's efforts, mate. Thank all the sponsors on the race car for tonight's efforts, mate. Well done.
Yeah, cheers to Brad O'Brien from Hooked Up Speed Lab, SimSport, and all the sponsors on the car.
Well, there it is, race fans. Leo Heaton home in position number 2 here tonight. Congratulations, mate. We'll see you back in another race soon. Well done.
Yeah, cheers.
So there it is, Leo Heaton home in position number 2 here tonight. Well, race fans, your inaugural National Open Sprint Car winner. How about it? Driving the Saratoga Motorsports number 7S. That is Blake Walsh. Blakeo, mate. That's a pretty cool win. Inaugural National Open with the Asnd team, mate. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. Thanks to Tony for putting it on.
Mate, talk us through about the last 5 laps. I'm pretty sure there must have been a little bit of damage on that car. You and poor Brian, mate, were racing very hard there in turn number 3 and 4 and also in turn 1 and 2. Obviously, I'm pretty sure as well the fuel load in that car must have been starting to wear thin.
No, the car was fine. Paul didn't really hit me hard enough to cause any damage, and we had plenty because we sort of rolled the bottom the whole race and started with the tank full, so it wasn't too bad.
Mate, good stuff here tonight here at Williams Grove Speedway, mate. Obviously, talk us through this racetrack, Blake, mate. She was a little bit slick out there, but obviously there was a few different lines that were working for you. You got that slingshot pass coming off turn number 2. Just talk us through that.
Yeah, they made me work for it, that's for sure. The bottom sort of got really hard to run, and I had my wing back, and I got tight, so I was moving around, and I found the slider line there in 1 and 2, and it sort of paid off, and I just spent the whole race really searching for 3 and 4 because nothing was working.
Mate, good stuff here tonight here at Williams Grove Speedway, mate. Obviously, thank all the boys in Discord, mate. Thank all the boys thank all the sponsors on the race car as well, and I'm pretty sure there's a few people you'd like to thank for tonight's service, mate. Well done.
You know, thank you. I cannot thank Tony enough for putting this on. It's something to do on a Sunday night. I know Brian and the boys. Yeah, just everyone else that helps out.
Well, there it is, race fans. Blake Walsh home in position number 1 here tonight. Congratulations, mate. And we'll see you back in another race soon, mate. Well done.
Yeah, mate. Thank you.
There it is, Blake Walsh home in the top spot here tonight. Well, race fans, good stuff here tonight by these drivers. Very cool to see the Outlaws take the first win with the inaugural Asnd National Open Tribute Race here at Williams Grove Speedway. We'll see you guys next time here at Williams Grove Speedway. Hopefully we get to do this all again with the Asnd team, the National Open, the inaugural round here at Williams Grove. My name is Matt Bailey. Thank you to all the drivers that have contested tonight. Thank you to the team behind the scenes for allowing me to do this here tonight as well. It's been an absolute pleasure to do this for you guys here tonight. And, we'll see you guys next time. Be sure to tune in next Sunday for round number 6 of the JSI Sunday Speed Car Short Track Super Series live here on iRacing Outlaws TV. My name is Matt Bailey. Take care. Have a good week and good night.